I'm eating all of it. All of it, Jake. Let's go, Jake. Let's fucking go, Jake. Let's go, Jake.
Oh, damn. Yo, what's going on, people? Just a quick, unedited video right before this Jake Paul and Mike Perry fight. So there's been some developments. So what we're going to do today is we're going to react to the early morning weigh-ins and see how Mike Perry and Jake Paul are looking. Then apparently there was a heated face-off. I've purposefully avoided watching this because I wanted to have an authentic, genuine reaction to it. Now, just in case you didn't know, we are going to go live. We're going to do a live fight companion for this fight. I think this fight or the main card or the main event starts at 2 a.m. UK time. So I'm going to try and go live around between 11 and 12-ish. I'll confirm that a little bit later. Let's just jump straight to this weigh-in and react to it.
196.6.
Mike Perry looking absolutely fantastic at 196 pounds. The man is jacked. You can tell that he's put on the weight properly. He still has that vascularity in his biceps. You can see his bicep veins. Still got some striations going on in the upper pecs. And he's still got abs, believe it or not. 196 pounds. Fantastic weight for Mike Perry. The question is, will he still have the speed advantage? I think so. And to be fair, a lot of it doesn't look like fat either. A lot of it looks like actual muscle mass. But will that affect his ability to keep that pace up? We'll find out.
196.6.
Okay. He's got to get the boxies off. Hasn't made weight yet.
200. Let's go.
You can tell he doesn't look as lean as he usually does. I think he got up to, was it 230 or 240 pounds when he was originally scheduled to fight Mike Tyson. So he's obviously had to lose a lot of weight fairly fast, and we spoke about that in one of the first videos covering this fight. Will that be a factor? Jake Paul looking a little bit tired, a little bit weak, as he had to drain himself just to make 200 pounds, especially with the short time frame that he had to do it in. Right now we have Jake Paul versus Mike Perry. The final face-off gets heated.
Here is the one and only Platinum Mike Perry.
Let's go, Mike. Let's go. Let's go. War Mike Perry. I'm going to marry my fist to your face. I like it.
Fighter of the year. 5-0 as a bare knuckle world champion with 3 knockouts. En route to that perfect record. Orlando.
Yes, Perry with the lat spread. I'm telling you, Perry looks good for that weight.
Florida's Mike Perry, official weight 196.6 in this cruiserweight main event. From Dorado, Puerto Rico, by way of Cleveland, Ohio, ladies and gentlemen, Jake Paul!
Wasn't even looking at Mike Perry then.
Mike Perry putting it on the line tomorrow night, undefeated.
I can't tell if it's just the lighting, but he definitely looks like he's filled out a little bit more since that weigh-in. So he must have really drained himself to make that 200-pound weight limit.
Official weight, 200 pounds, 200 on the nose.
Well, I think Mike Perry is winning the bodybuilding competition so far. Perry, Perry, Perry. There we go.
You're not ready for this moment. You're not ready for this moment. The adrenaline gonna hit you. The adrenaline gonna hit you.
I'm ready for a fight, brother.
For real.
I'm ready for a fight.
On this big of a stage.
Oh, I'm a battle with you, bro.
Nope.
I'm excited.
Easy work.
I'm excited.
You're actually easy work.
You are.
You're
It
actually
came out of
easy
your
work.
mouth because you are.
You're actually easy work.
Okay.
1 round. 1 round.
No chance.
Why are you nervous? I can see it in your eyes.
I'm excited.
You're not ready for
I'm not
this
nervous.
stage,
I'm
brother. You're not
excited.
ready for this stage.
You can have all this shit. I want the ring tomorrow. Let's go. That's all I want.
You're going to
Let's
eat the
go,
ring
Petty.
tomorrow. Face first. Face first.
I'm going to eat everything you got. Everything. All of it. I'm eating all of it. All of it, Jake. Let's go, Jake. Let's fucking go, Jake. Let's go,
Go.
Jake.
Oh, damn. Let's kick it off.
They are throwing down tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, your main event. Both fighters obviously ready to go. The talk will stop.
Who's actually fighting? It's not even Mike and Jake fighting. It seems like the security.
And the fist will fly tomorrow night, Emily Arena here in Tampa.
No, it's Jake's security team, isn't it? Bunch of divs. Let's see what happens again.
All of it, Jake. Let's go, Jake. Let's fucking go, Jake. Let's go, Jake.
Right, okay, well, Jake is pushing his head into Mike Perry. Mike Perry pushes on Jake's chest first, then Jake pushes him back. Then Jake's security team come in. Just a bunch of pushing.
They are throwing down tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, your main event. Both fighters obviously ready to go. The talk will stop. And the fist will fly tomorrow night, Emily Arena here.
Gonna get a quick word here with Platinum Mike Perry. Mike, what'd you make of that whole scene up there?
They working hard to protect him, bro, but tomorrow night in the ring, when it's just me and him, no protection. He going down.
Let's go.
He has been very dismissive of your skills, saying now that he's gonna stop you in the first round. Do you think he's looking past you?
You seen how hard those big guys had to work to get me back? I was pushing through the whole shit, bro, moving all of their ass. That's like 1,000 pounds of pressure. That's called platinum pressure. I'm putting it on them tomorrow night. I'm beating your ass, Jake.
Final thing, Mike, it seems like he's trying to get under your skin. It seemed like he tried to break you mentally there. I don't think he was successful in doing so. What is your response to him, your final word to him before Saturday?
No, we here for a fight, man. Like I told him, I'm here for everything. I'm here to eat everything he's got. And I'm taking your chin tomorrow, Jake.
Thank you, guys. Show some love to the great Platinum Mike Perry, the king of violence. Now let's say hello to the problem child, the one and only Jake Paul. Let's take a walk. Let's go to Jake over
Let's
here.
go, Petty.
You were going back and forth. It got a little physical. Your reaction to what just transpired?
He light. He flew like 6 feet. But look.
Let me actually tell you, the reason why he flew back is because his stance was squared up. You can take someone who weighs 300 pounds. If they've got a squared up stance standing at you like this, you push them in the chest, they're going to move, especially when there's not too much of a weight difference. So whereas if Mike Perry had 1 foot back, it would have been a different ball game. In fact, let's actually go back right now. Take a look here. Jake Paul has got 1 foot back. You see how he's not squared up? So he has the advantage here, whereas Mike Perry is squared up. It's nothing to do with Mike Perry being light or Jake Paul being stronger. Listen, you can keep telling yourself this, Jake, that you're stronger than Mike Perry and that you're going to get the better of him. And the fact that you was able to push Mike Perry really means a lot, but it's not. It's just basic physics. You was in a split stance. Mike Perry was in a squared up stance. Therefore, Mike Perry hasn't got the balance.
He flew like 6 feet. But look, Dana White said that he's going to give him a UFC contract if he can knock me out. Well, guess what, Dana? You can rip up the fucking contract because I'm going to fuck up Mike Perry. Anyone you send at me, any one of your MMA fighters is getting fucked up. They've been trying to assassinate me. They don't want me in this.
Yeah, within boxing, you're getting MMA fighters. Within boxing, are you delusional, Jake? Are you really bought into that narrative? Oh, all these MMA fighters are soft. You said that the other day. I effed them all up. Jake, you're delusional. I can respect the fact that you're getting some wins within boxing, but you're fighting retired MMA fighters. Even if you do beat Mike Perry, which I hope you don't, but even if you do beat Mike Perry, there is that asterisk above that win. Mike Perry is a bare knuckle FC fighter for the last 2-3 years. He's been fighting bare knuckle. That's not the same as boxing. You've been fighting exclusively boxing all this time, and then you're pulling people from other sports into your world and then thinking that they are legit wins. And of course, they are legit wins. At the end of the day, you are beating world champions, but you're beating world champions in MMA. You might as well start boxing jiu-jitsu practitioners. And then when you do actually boxers, one, you got defeated by the Love Island guy, as Mike Perry said yesterday. And then the other 2 boxers were extremely inactive. You had that Andre August, I think, who'd had like 1 fight in 4 years. And then you had the other guy, Ryan Borland, who had a pure dad bod and looked like he was about 46, retired. So Jake is buying into a false narrative here. I think when he starts stepping up against actual decent professional boxers, he's going to get humbled. And please hope to God that Mike Perry is able to pull this out the bag.
They've been trying to assassinate me. They don't want me in this sport. They hate that I run this sport. But when you try to assassinate a guy like me, it only makes me bigger, Ariel. I'm on a mission from God. A mission from God. A servant of God to save this sport. And that's
Does he think he's Muhammad Ali or something? A servant from God. They try to assassinate me. They cannot take me out. My name is Martin Luther King. You cannot defeat me in the ring. I am like a butterfly, but like a bee the way I sting. What's he playing at?
exactly what I will keep doing. Keep on winning. Keep on fighting. And guess what, Ariel? I'm going to keep getting him up. Tomorrow night, I'm getting him up, Tampa. Let's go.
I'm going to say I don't even care. I am against this word. I hate it. But that was cringe, dead emoji, times 10. What the hell are you doing, Jake Paul? You're talking like as if you're Muhammad Ali whilst fighting retired MMA fighters and bare knuckle boxers. Final thoughts on this fight. Once again, nothing's really changed with regards to my prediction. However, I do believe a little bit more now as the fight's closer that Mike Perry has the chance of getting a decision. Okay, so I'm kind of split between two predictions right now. I'm leaning 70% towards Jake Paul walking away with the decision victory, but then there's that little uncertainty in my mind that Mike Perry, if he applies enough pressure on Jake Paul and is able to deliver more punishments once he's on the inside of Jake Paul's long reach than Jake Paul can give him, and I think Mike Perry might be able to get a decision. Be really good, but boxing judges, I just don't know. And also, the boxing judges do favour the person who's putting the pressure on, and we kind of know that that's going to be Mike Perry. So fingers crossed Mike Perry can get this done and can finally shut up Jake Paul. And let's face it, Jake Paul losing by decision isn't going to shut him up. Perry needs to get a knockout. And until then, Jake Paul's going to keep buying into this false narrative that he's the greatest thing to ever live. You better watch out for the punches that I give. I'm going to serve you, and I don't need a sieve. If you want to hear better rhymes, go and check out my new song. It's just dropped yesterday. It's called Next Up. So yeah, they're my final thoughts before this fight happens. We are going live around 11:12ish tonight. Comment all your final thoughts down below. Let me know if you're going to be on the live later on. Make sure you bring your snacks. I've got my snacks ready. And let's have a good night. Peace out. See you later.